Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kele Kitchen. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. How are you doing today? I know everybody's doing good. Yes. Happy weekend to everyone. Happy weekend to everyone. So, welcome everyone to Kele Kitchen. Happy weekend. I know everybody's doing good. So today, welcome to our live cooking. Welcome. You're welcome. You are doing good. Today we are going to be making some potato snacks. As you all can see, this is our ingredients. We are going to introduce you to what you are going to be using for our delicious potato snacks. Thank you so much, Steve. Welcome. How are you doing? I know you are doing good. Good to see you today. How was your week? How was your week? I know you have a wonderful, nice week. A happy weekend. Greetings. Thank you so much. A beautiful sister. Hope you are well. Yes, I am fine. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate your returning back. So today we are going to be making some Irish potato snacks. As you can see here, I have this Irish potato. This is my seasoning. This is my seasoned nutmeg, and this is my spice. I have 5 spice here. They are all in powder. This is my ginger powder. So this is my flour, all-purpose flour. This is maize flour. This is hot pepper, red pepper. This is onions. This is my cheese. This is my water, salt, and this is leeks or spring onions, anyone you have. So we are going to start by slicing our potato. We are going to boil this potato. So we set this aside. I know you are doing good. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome everyone. This is our seasoning cubes. So we're gonna set this aside and then we slice our potato. We peel off the skin and then we're gonna slice it. We boil it, and then as you are boiling, we prepare the dough. So remember, this is potato snacks. You can call it samosa or anyone how you would love to call it. So today, we are going to be using some potato fillings to do the filling for today. Thank you everyone for joining. Welcome to Kele Kitchen, everyone. Feel free to stay with us, connect with us, like our video, and subscribe. If you are a lover of sweet potato snacks, yes, this is a nice recipe for you to try for your family. You're gonna love it, all right? I promise you that. So as we enter this weekend, we are making these delicious snacks to enjoy the weekend. Thank you everyone for joining. Welcome. So here I have some Irish potato. After I will check the kilos of this so that you can know how much you are going to be using. Welcome everyone. Welcome to Kele Kitchen. What are you making at Clark here? Yes, you are making some Irish potato snacks. Thank you so much. Welcome. Thank you everyone. Welcome. Clark here. Are you still there? So this is some Irish potato. You can use sweet potato in place of this, depending on your choice, all right? So you first of all peel the potatoes. As you can see, we have just finished peeling it. Let me quickly peel the onions because we'll be using also the onions for the filling as well. So I just peel off. I'm going to be using some part of the onions, not everything, because you don't want too much onions in the filling. So just like that, you peel it. Thank you everyone for joining. So now we have finished peeling this. You will wash it and then start to boil. But please eat some lobster, but lobster are expensive. Lobster. So here now, we are going to wash our onions and the Irish potatoes. So it doesn't take time. It doesn't take time to wash. Just give it a rinse from the sink. And it is ready. As you can see, we have finished the washing. So now we are going to slice the Irish potato in smaller pieces because you are going to be boiling it, all right? So meanwhile, I'm already cooking the water. You can steam it or you can boil it depending on your choice. So in today's video, we are going to be boiling it. So if you want to boil it, you are going to season it with some salt. Add some little salt inside the cooking pot and then you boil. So this is smaller sizes. So this is what we have. I think this should be nice. So that I will measure this to know how much kilos this is, the potato, before we boil it. So let me get the scale. So we're gonna measure. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. Welcome to our kitchen. So this is our scale now here, as you can see. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. Give us some thumbs up. Yes, that's what Steve has said. Please support the channel. Thumbs up and connect and definitely subscribe. Thank you so much. So this is our scale. So let us measure to know how much grams we're gonna be using. Put it on 0, 0. So here we go. We add some of this. So let's just say we'll be needing like, yes, 410. This is 410 grams. So let's say plus minus 400. 414, yeah, 414. So let's say plus minus. So we are going to be boiling it in our water, warm water. As you can see here, this is our boiling pot. So you're gonna boil and season it with some salt. So here we go. The water is already cooked. So this is our Irish potato. We add some salt for taste. So just give it a mix and then cover it, allow it to boil. So you're gonna cook it until it is soft and tender, and then we get back to it. All right. So we go to mix our We are going to mix the dough. So remember, we are going to be the snacks with potato snacks, as you all can see. So now we have our dough. Going to mix it. So here we have the flour. This is 2 cups of flour. Depending on how much you are making, 2 cups of flour. So I think we'll make it 3 cups. So we are going to measure also another 1 cup. So I'll measure 1 cup. So this is 1 cup is 120 to 25 grams. So here I have 130 plus minus. So here we go. We add it here. So in total here I have 3 cups plus minus of flour. This is wheat flour. So you are going to now make the dough. So you are going to be adding our oil. So for 1 cup of flour, you are going to be using 1 tablespoon of oil. So I'm going to be using 3 for these 3 cups. This is just your groundnut sun oil. You are going to be using 3 spoons. So that is it, 3 spoons here. So we are going to be using also salt, half teaspoon of salt. Pinch of salt, half teaspoon of salt. So this is the salt. So we add our salt. Then we are going to mix everything together before we start to add our water to form a dough. So here gently you mix everything together like this. Thank you everyone for joining. Welcome to Kele Kitchen. Feel free to like our video, subscribe, give us some thumbs up. Tell us where you're joining us from. Connect with us. Yes. Happy weekend to you all. So gently, 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 you mix it. So, as you can see, we are trying to mix the oil we added. So just rub it gently until everything is combined with the salt. So you're not using baking powder for this dough. So you're trying to make a samosa dough for the samosa, so that we will use this to combine the filling when we are going to be frying. So today's recipe is the frying snacks. You are going to be frying it with our oil. So you can also bake if you like. So but today we are going to be frying. Thank you everyone for joining. Welcome to Kele Kitchen. Give us some like. Stay with us. Tell us where you're joining us from. So as you can see, this is ready. So now we are going to add our water bit by bit. Bit by bit, you add to mix. You are going to form the dough just like that, bit by bit. Thank you everyone for joining. Welcome, welcome. How are you all doing? I know you are doing good. Welcome to our kitchen. So here is the dough. Just go ahead and mix everything good. Mix it to combine. So keep kneading it until the dough is well combined and soft. So I'll add some little flour to dust it and then keep kneading. Our dough we want to achieve is not a hard dough, not also a soft dough, just the middle. So we're gonna dust some little flour. So just like this, go ahead and mix. Thank you so much for joining everyone. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are kneading our dough. So after now, we are going to set this dough aside. Allow it to rest as we prepare our filling. Our potato is still cooking. So you're gonna cook until the potato is tender and soft. Then we mash it and combine it with all our ingredients. So just go ahead, mix it until you have a soft dough like this. So I'm trying to remove some from the finger. Thank you so much for joining everyone. Yes, it's almost done. So once you finish mixing your dough, you shall have something like this. This is how it looks like. Very soft, not hard, in between. So you're gonna cover this dough, allow it to rest on your kitchen towel. So you cover it and set it aside, allow it to rest. So now we are going to prepare the fillings for the potato. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to our channel. So you're gonna slice some onions and some spring onions and then stir fry, add our potato. So for the filling, use any filling of your choice, okay? Any filling of your choice is good. So today, this is what you are going to be using. I have some onions. I have some leeks or spring onion. So you combine any of them together. I'm slicing it into smaller portion, small pieces, just like this. This is for the filling. Thank you everyone for joining. Welcome to Kele Kitchen. Happy weekend, everyone. So this is done, and this is our onions. I'm using also small portion, not much. Not much. So we're gonna slice this also. So this is done. So you're going to stir fry it, and then, so this is optional. I'm adding this just for the color. Very optional, the red pepper. So it's already sliced. Then we are going to do what? Stir fry. Now take it for Thank you so much everyone for joining. Welcome to Kele Kitchen. Give us some like. Give us your like. Tell us where you're connecting from. So this is our potato. Let's check on this. So the potato is done. Once you put you put your knife and it goes through. So it's already cooked. So you're gonna stiff it. So here we go. Then I remove and stiff it from the water. And we're gonna mash it. This is our pan. I'm going to be using it to stir fry. Stir fry. So I'll be adding just a little drop of oil, not much. 1 teaspoon. So now we are going to be adding the veggies that we have sliced. So give it a quick mix like this. So I'm going to season it also with some pepper and some seasoning cubes. So this is for the filling. I'm using half of the seasoning cubes, like as you see here. This is for the filling, all right? For the filling. So now we are going to season this. This is ginger powder. Add some ginger powder like this. And then here I have some mix of seasoning powder. Here I have some black pepper mixed together. I have also cannelle, that is cumin seed. Yes, so that is what we have. So just mix them together now on a little heat. It is for the fillings. So once this is done, I'm going to add our mashed potato and remove it from the heat and then mix everything together for the filling. So thank you so much for joining. Welcome to our kitchen. Give us some like. Tell us where you're joining us from. So now we are going to remove it from the heat. This is our potato. So the heat is out. Then you're gonna mash everything together. This is our filling. Thank you everyone for joining us. How are you doing today? I know you're doing good. Welcome to Kele Kitchen. Feel free to join us. Give us some like. Tell us where you're watching from. So just once you're done, combine everything to form a dough, a potato dough. This will be our filling, all right? So before you finish it, make sure that everything is seasoned well. Your salt, your pepper. So this is what we have now. I'll be adding some cheese. So the cheese is also optional. So grated cheese I'll be adding. So once we add it, we are going to form a dough out of this. So this is my cheese. Thank you everyone. Welcome to Kele Kitchen. How are you doing? I know you are doing good. Welcome my sister, home cooked meal. How are you? I know you are doing good. So this is the cheese. So once the cheese is there, then you now use your hand to mix to form a dough. It's a little hot, so let me use my wooden spoon. So it's a little hot. Thank you so much for joining. I know you're doing good. How is your lovely family? I know everybody's doing good. Thank you for joining us. We are making some snacks, potato snack samosa. So we're gonna be frying it. This is our dough, as you can see here. So bring them together. So now you can also add rice flour if you like. At this point, if you like, you can add rice flour or corn flour, corn flour. So the reason of corn flour is to help the dough to come together. That is optional. All right. So I have also corn flour here. I'll be adding 1 teaspoon. So here is just corn flour. I don't want to add much. Let me add just 2 tablespoons. 2 teaspoon, rather 2 teaspoon of corn flour. So we'll now mix to form a dough. All right, thank you so much, my beautiful sister. Say we are all fine. Thank God. Happy weekend. We are all fine. How are you and yours? Yes, we are also fine. Thank you, my sister. So just try to mix everything together to form a dough. So the dough is formed. So you're gonna set it aside also. And then we start to prepare this is the filling, the dough filling, yeah. So we set this filling aside and then we prepare the main dough we have already prepared. As you can see, it's already ready to be used. The filling, as you can see, this is the filling, the potato filling. So we added some rice flour or maize flour to bring it together. So now it is done, the filling. So we're gonna start mold. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you so much for joining. This is pepper. I forgot to add hot pepper. So I added some pepper. And this is also black pepper too. So just mix it again. So we come over to the workplace. So we set it aside now. We come over to our workplace. So this is what we have. Thank you everyone for joining. Welcome to Kele Kitchen. So this is what we have. We set it aside. We are going to be molding it in some smaller shapes so that we're gonna use it the filling. So let's do the molding first before we go to the dough. All right. So you grease your hand with some oil. So I have some oil. So put some oil in your hand and grease it to form a dough. All right. So this is what you are going to be using for our fillings. So just form like this. You go ahead and do the rest. Thank you everyone for joining. Welcome to Kele Kitchen. Know you are doing good. Happy weekend, everyone. So just like that, you form the dough. The filling, then make it like a dough because we're going to be using our dough, the main flour dough to cover this. All right. So like that, keep doing it, keep forming a dough. Depending on any shape you like, this is the shape we are going to be using. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining. So this is what we have. What are you doing? What are you doing? So just like this, you just roll, form the shape, and you set it aside. Thank you everyone for joining. Welcome. Once you are done like this, then the rest is to shaping the dough and then you are good to go. You fry. You fry, you fry, you fry. This is our weekend snacks. Weekend snacks. So here we go. Set it aside as you roll. So this is what we have. Thank you everyone for joining.
No.
So set this aside and then we do our dough. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 18 pieces. So we're gonna set this aside and then we work on our dough. We cut also 18 pieces. This is the dough that has been in the pan. So you're going to be working in batch, all right? Add some of the flour like this. So you're gonna be working in batch as well. So we're gonna divide this half. So if your workspace is much big, if your workspace is big, then you can roll everything together. If your workspace is not big, then just roll it in batch. So as you can see, we have 18 pieces of the filling. So we are going to be doing half will be for 9. So let's just, this is half, so this half should be for 4. So you are going to roll this. Let me put some dust here. So you're gonna roll this with our roller. Let me remove this one so I can have space. Thank you everyone for joining us. So we just roll this, put some flour here. So roll it as flat as you can. As flat as you can. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome, everyone. So with your knife, just make some good shape like that. So like this. So this is what we have. So now we bring our filling. As you can see here, this is the filling we have. So you just put it by the side like this. Okay, we are going to achieve 3 from this. So with your pizza cutter, just slice it straight. So now we are going to start rolling it. So you can see this is what we have. Let me show us. This is how it looks. So you're gonna start to roll. Once you roll, then you get it ready and keep rolling the rest until you are done. Then we're gonna start to fry. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. So just gently you fold the dough inside. Fold and fold as you go. So gently you fold. So next one, we're gonna add a little more flour so that it will not be sticky. All right. So just gently you roll. So that is what you have. Once you are done, just push it in like this. Cover the fillings with your dough. And then just give it a little touch so that everything will be smooth because you are going to be frying it. So once you are done, this is what you will have. So you set it aside and continue. Thank you everyone for joining. Welcome to our live weekend snacks. Samosa frying making. Samosa. So here we go. You cover it like this. Cover this one. And then you roll. Gentle roll to make it smooth. Gentle, gentle. And here we go. It's ready. You set it aside. And continue with the rest. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you so much for joining. So this is a soft one. You cover it and seal it slow. So add little water so that it can seal. So then you just give it a little roll. So this is what we have. This is the one. So we set it aside. If you like, you can fry it. If you don't like, you can also bake. So but you are going to be frying. All right, so we'll set this aside and do the rest of the fillings and the dough. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you so much for joining us. So you dust here and then you roll. Give it a good roll. So now we are done. Make a smooth. So this is our filling. You start to add your filling. So it's time to roll. We're gonna roll it again. Just give it a quick roll like that. So just add some water to seal it. So you push down. Also, you push down. Just give it a little massage, and here you have it. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you so much for joining us. Joining us. So you just toss some water here. Then you seal it like this. Push the dough in. And here the same thing. Yes, like this. And it is ready. So this is how we do it. You seal, push down. So set it aside here, ready for frying or baking. Any one you prefer. This is what we have. Thank you everyone for joining. So here we dust the workplace and then roll. So we just give it some cut like that. Smooth this part. So we get our filling. Just add like this. So here we go, we just roll. Thank you everyone for joining. Welcome, welcome. So we keep rolling and rolling. We add some water to seal here. So you push it down, and you smooth. Like this. Thank you so much. Let me check on the message chat. How are you all doing? Yes, you really can do everything. Oh, my sister. Thank you so much for the compliment. Yeah, trying. Actually, this is my first time of trying this. I said, let me just try. Normally, sometimes I say, let me do it on my own before trying on the live stream on camera. But I said, okay, it is not really a big deal. So let me just do it with camera. So we are planning and cooking it together all. So like that, just seal, push it down like this, and then you just roll it. So that is it for the snacks. That is all about the snacks. So this is what we have. You set it aside and keep rolling and rolling. The next time, I will not add much, a little more water, or I can add a little more of the flour so that the dough will not be too sticky like as you see here, but it's still not bad. It is manageable. So it's manageable like as you see. So one thing with this is once you fry it, you're gonna love the texture because the dough is already soft. So like this, it will not be a hard texture once you finish frying. So that is it. You just roll and set it aside. And also where I'm just doing cooking here is just managing. The kitchen is just small. It is manageable. So as you can see, that's why I'm rolling it in batch. If it is the former place, I have a wider place I can roll. I will just like roll it 2-3 times and it's done. So nevertheless, life must keep moving. So you just give it some water here and seal it. So thank you so much for the compliments. So here is what we have. So we set it aside. like this. So this is what we have. So it's remaining the last batch. So this is the last dough. So we're gonna just roll like this. Put your flour to dust the yolk area. And I'm gonna give it a good roll. I need some good spit to roll this good. To roll it good. To roll it good. So just roll it as flat as you can. As flat as you can. So this is the last dough. Meanwhile, let me warm. We're gonna do some the oil. We are going to start to heat up the oil so that we can fry. Thank you everyone for joining. Welcome to our channel. Happy weekend. I know you are doing good. Good afternoon, Queen. Oh, good day, my beautiful sister Amaka. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for the like. I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. So this is our dough, as you can see here. So like this. This is our filling. You add them like that. You add and you add. Thank you for joining. How are you doing, your beautiful family? I know everybody's doing good. Thank you for the like. So now we are going to slice the dough and roll it down before we fry. Just like that. Thank you, everyone.
No.
So this is what we have. It's already done. So I'm gonna roll it, as you can see. And then we fry. Yeah, frying dough. So we are heating up our oil in our frying pan. So gently you fold this together. Gently you fold them together. Together, together, together. So I like to fold and prepare everything together before frying, so that there will not be any disturbance. So just pull this one in to cover it like that. Pull it in and then give it some massage, and it will be very smooth, as you can see. You set it aside And then we keep rolling together. Thank you everyone for joining. Welcome all of you. You had a good week, a nice, lovely week for everyone. So like that, you roll it, you press it in. All right. So if you want to make this, you make your dough a little bit harder. So just like that, you just roll it. You set it aside. Thank you. What are we baking today? Today we are frying some samosa. As you can see, we make it with some Irish potato filling. The filling is Irish potato. So with our all-purpose flour, we prepare the dough. So we are now rolling it together. As you can see, it's a snacks, yummy snacks for that matter. So this is a weekend snacks for the family, your friends. So just go ahead and roll it. As you can see, one thing I like about this, though, even though it is soft, is that once you finish frying, you're gonna love it. It will not be all that hard. So, like as you see here, you just roll to achieve a smooth dough like this. So we set it aside. Our oil is already heating up. So once we are done rolling, we go straight to fry. Thank you so much, everyone. Welcome to our space. We love you. You are doing good, getting ready for your weekend, for shopping, for relaxation, for outing. So you cover it like this, cover it like that. Give it a good roll to make it smooth. Smooth. All right. We set it aside. This one roll good now. Yes. Thank you for joining, everyone. Welcome to our channel. So we are almost there. Almost there. And good to go. We add some water to seal it. So cover now. Cover. So that is it. As you all can see, actually this is my first time of making these snacks. And as you can see, everything is looking so nice. So we are now ready to fry. We are ready to fry. Fry. You can bake it also. If you want to bake, you can do that. So just preheat your oven and add some egg wash on top of it and bake it. So this is what we have. It's already ready. So you're gonna fry it now on a medium heat, and then your snacks is ready. All right. Thank you everyone for joining us. So our oil is already there. So I added some little dough. So I normally add this to do this before I start frying to test the oil. So if you have any means you test your oil, you can let us know in the comment section. So this is how I test the oil. So allow the dough to rise and then you are good to go. Thank you so much. As you can see, the dough has just gotten risen. So meaning that our oil is warm. So you're gonna fry it also on a medium heat, not too hot, so that it will not just cook from the only on the outside and the inside will not cook. So you just drop one. Thank you everyone. Welcome to our kitchen. How are you doing? I know everybody's doing good. Thank you so much. So I'm frying it in bits by bits. Bit by bit on a medium heat. So you just keep an eye as you fry. Thank you everyone for joining. On a medium heat. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to cook and fry with us. Thank you, Sister Maka. Thank you, Sister Home Cook Meals. Hi, Rosalie. Welcome. How are you doing? I know you are doing good. Welcome. Happy weekend, everyone. So like I said, you can also bake it if you wish to bake it. So just give it a turn. So it's frying very low on a low medium heat, as you can see. That is the best. Allow it to brown gently. Allow it to brown gently, gently. Thank you so much. This is samosa. Samosa potato snacks. So it's frying so gently. So you fry it until it is golden brown, golden brown, golden brown, golden brown. Thank you everyone for joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our space, our channel. Thank you everyone. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, all right? Don't forget to subscribe. So it's frying gently, gently frying. So this is what we have, almost ready. Let me turn it. Thank you so much for joining us. Almost ready. So once it is gold brown, you fry it gold brown. You just go ahead and remove it and place it on a paper towel to allow the oil to drain. Then you keep frying until you finish the rest of the snacks of your dough. Yeah. So now this is ready. Just remove it. Like this. You fry it. Put it on the paper towel. And then you fry the rest. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to our channel. So we do the rest of the dough. So on a medium heat, you just drop it. Thank you everyone for joining. Oh, thank you, Sister Me Home Cooked Meal. Thank you so much. Enjoy your sleep. Thank you for your support. We appreciate you. So this is the last batch. As you can see, we just fry it on a low medium heat, gold brown. Once you get your gold brown, it is ready. And then you're gonna serve it with some of your your dip. You can use ketchup, you can use curry sauce, any dip you like. So you're gonna use it to enjoy this. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome everyone. We appreciate your time. So this is what we have. So this is what we have. Look at that. So it's almost ready. As you can see, it is gold brown. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Happy weekend. So once you are done, it is gold brown. You just remove it from the heat. Put it on a paper towel to allow it to dry. And then your snack is ready. You can see how it looks so nice. Thank you so much. Yes, looking so good. So taking away. So taking away. Look at that. So once you have done, you off your heat You off the heat. So let's check it out. Check it out, check it out. This is what we have from the paper towel. You can see they're looking so yummy. Thank you everyone for joining us. This is what we have. Smells so good already here. Thank you for joining us. The snacks is ready. Thank you. The snacks is ready. So you can serve it with any dip of your choice, like as you see here. This is our curry. So just give it a dip. This is the sauce. And you're gonna enjoy it just like that. This is how it goes. Thank you so much for joining. And this is how far we can go. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. This is how far we can go, and I will see you again in my next live video. Bye, everyone. Bye.